Yo, what it do, what it is. You already know the vibes. It's your boy, Mr. Bell, aka can't say your name up on this pod. Might not with you tomorrow. I'm in new environments here recording podcasts as well. But you know, the beef keeps going, so we're gonna keep bringing y'all our takes and we're gonna break it down for y'all. But you know, I gotta introduce the guest first. What's up, Red?
What up, man? It's nice to be here
Yeah,
again. Got a lot
yes,
to
sir.
talk about.
We do. We got a lot to digest. Joe is here, but Drake just dropped, so he's listening to Drake. So he'll be here in a minute. But Mr. Break Glass himself, what up, Will?
What's going on with you, man?
Hey, bro, trying to multitask. Listen to Drake and Kendrick, do schoolwork, do podcast work, do work, do family time. It's a lot going on. Uh, so man, before we break down songs and get into everything, right now, Will, how you feel about the beef just in general?
Uh, uh, as of right now, I'm exhausted. I ain't even gonna lie, I'm exhausted. Uh, that's why the first word that came to my mind, like they do at therapy, say the first thing that come to mind, exhausted. It's keeping up with it. It's been a task. I feel like they're gonna have to just go ahead and drop it on the album, uh, so we can just listen to it consecutively and see what we really think. Uh, the beef album, but yeah, I'm just exhausted.
All right, Red, man, how you feeling?
And I got multiple thoughts on it. One, I'm really rocking with it. I like it. It's making me listen to new music more. I mean, because I haven't been up to date like that. But shoot, on this, I've been staying up to date. Getting liking it, and like for me being younger, I wasn't around for like Nas, Jay Z. I was around for 50 and Kanye, but that wasn't really like this, you know what I'm saying? I feel like Nas and Jay-Z would probably be closer. So I mean I like being able to listen to the beef in real time. So then later on if another beef happened or something, I'll be like, hey, I have something to go on. Cause even still, if you ain't in New York around that time for Nas and Jay-Z, or you wasn't like around that time, like I could go to tracks, like certain tracks, but there's still some that only people in the streets at that time didn't heard. Because I heard Joe Budden play one on this pod. I tried to listen to that extensively, and I didn't never seen it. I was like, damn, this shit is hard. And Nas and Jay Z was going in. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's good to listen to it in real time, but at the same time, I feel like you know both of them kind of snitches. If you really think about it, the shit that they saying on this beef, man, if you really want to talk, both of y'all snitching. You know, I mean, I know you trying to get nasty with it and shit, but I mean, that's the definition of snitching. And I seen people say like a lot of this shit should be investigated that they saying. If it's true, but hey, I fuck with it even still. It's drama. Who don't like drama?
I don't know, dog. Yeah, it's all right. So for me, I don't want to say exhausted like Will, but I feel like the society that we live in, people want quick responses and quick turnarounds.
Okay,
I
I'm
will
back.
be okay if. All right,
Sorry.
Joe's here, everybody. Joe's here.
How y'all doing?
I think I would. Like, let's drop week by week. We don't know. Kendrick dropped the hour after Drake dropped. Let's, we could wait a
No,
week.
they
That's what
they Amazon
I meant with
priming
it.
this
All right.
shit.
Yeah, I don't. I think we could take a little time, but the society that we live in, the minute that you don't respond within an hour or 2 hours, people gonna say you lost the battle, or you losing, or you ain't out of time, messed up. But you can see that ain't true because people said all of that about Kendrick when he didn't respond to Drake quickly, and you see where we at with it. But Joe, what you think about the beef so?
God, first man, it's like you're talking about, dude. It's nobody's even taking time to really to put together anything. I listen to Drake saying a lot just now in this new song where he's like, "Are you even really?" He's kind of calling out Kendrick, like, "Are you taking time to really investigate, this stuff before you put the songs out? Are you just listening to people so you can put this shit out?" And I'm kind of like, you got a point here. But also, are you just putting shit out too, Drake? Because y'all are putting this stuff out so rapid fired. It's like either you all known this stuff about each other for this long and just waiting for this, or you're just hearing shit and you're just like a bunch of fucking gossiping little girls, like, oh, I can't wait to, spill this tea on, even if it's not true, whatever. I don't know, man. I love it though. Fucking hits great.
Hey, push your teeth and change the landscape for real.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
See, for me, that was the part that kind of got me a little riled up in the whole beef was it feels when you go back and because before this started, I went back and said, let me investigate wholly and see what the root of this is. I want to see if they got a real reason to be mad at each other.
Right.
And they don't. Like, it isn't like, oh, nigga, you killed my cousin. Like, it's like these niggas just beefing over some real Hollywood shit.
Well, honestly, I think Kendrick just don't like Drake for whatever the reason is. I don't know what the reason is. I don't think we ever really find out what I think he said it. I don't like the way you walk. I don't like the way you talk. I don't like the way you act. I don't like what you stand for. Kendrick just don't like Drake.
But then you say that in one song, and then the next song you say you ain't got a hate bone in your body. That's a little weird, my nigga.
But we know that ain't true.
Like, that's a little weird. You say you hate everything about me, then you go say, well, that guy got a hate bone in my body.
He said, I'm trying to keep it fun. I was trying to keep it fun. Like, no, you wasn't. You was not trying to keep that shit fun.
Nah, you wasn't. What never came out. That's the thing, man. It's comedy though. I enjoy it for what it is.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of weird though because rap got to the point to where two dudes are beefing, but you don't think of them two as really tough dudes.
No,
not
at all.
No. But when we was talking about Jay and Nas earlier, did we thought both of them sold drugs? We didn't think neither one of them was like tough, did we?
Mm-mm.
We thought they was at least what at the time was considered, for lack of better terms, street niggas.
This is one of the first. I feel like this is one of the first beefs that I've really listened to. You know what I'm saying? And no matter how I guess personal or intense it gets, I still don't think at the end of the day anybody's about to die. So kudos for that. I don't know.
You feel like everyone say.
Go ahead, Will. My bad. Let me cut you off.
That's a weird feeling to get in the middle of a beef. I feel everybody's safe.
I don't. So if you look, if they was seeing each other at the Source Awards, I'm just gonna go back because Source Awards is back in the day.
Right.
If they saw each other at the Source Awards, you don't think one of them gonna swing? Because Drake just said a lot about Kendrick's wife. You don't think Kendrick gonna swing?
Look, when you say Source Awards, though, I mean that's kind of like yelling World Star. You got to do it.
Nah, I ain't neither one of them swing. I can't even sit back and just wait for nobody else to respond. Ain't neither one of them niggas swing. The niggas they whip might swing.
Yeah, there you go. I was gonna say it's gonna be kind of like that again. One of those situations where the other people will.
Hey, Baca about to swing.
Mm-hmm.
Came after that man Baca.
Wait a minute. Comparing the Source Awards to World Star is funny as shit to me. Because they are equal. That is funny as shit to me. Well, I disagree. I don't know. I think Kendrick might try to swing.
At the same time, Kendrick got a little disrespectful too, wishing death upon the man. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Drake the type to swing. honestly don't think Kendrick the type to swing either. I think he's smarter than that. You know, like you said, like y'all said, the crew will handle it.
Yeah, okay, we can be smarter. We can act like we're smarter than that. But at the same time, at some point, you keep talking, you keep saying my wife's name. You ain't
Hey, but
referring. You're not referring to her. You're literally saying her name, and you
they
saying these
calling
kids
her
ain't
out.
mad.
Yeah. Plus, you
You
said I ain't seen my kids in 6 months.
and you saying the kids ain't mad. You ain't gonna keep talking about my daggone kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's another weird thing about the beef. It's gotten to the point to where two grown men is talking about each other's ability to be fathers.
Yeah.
I understand why y'all.
Yeah.
At the same time, man, you talking about he gonna swing and he might. Shit, he's swinging on his wife. If he is, shit.
All right, well,
Yeah.
If he is,
he
They
brought.
they really have brought the kids into this way too much for me, I feel like.
yeah,
Man, that's Dave Free's wife.
Dog,
man.
that
All
was
right,
so disrespectful.
we ain't gotta go. Well, we can go record by record, but let's the allegations. One, just straight up. I'm gonna ask y'all. Do y'all think those Dave Freeze kids?
I seen something saying like it must be something to it because Kendrick has not responded directly to none of it. He just called him a liar, tried to come back real quick and squash what Drake said. Still saying, I mean, although evidence has not come out, it must be true because he got up in arms. He got pretty mad, wishing death on him, coming back. At least part of it might be true, you know. Maybe not all right, that's not your kid or whatever, but maybe her hooking up with a homeboy and him beating on his wife, you know. And somebody posted like him and his wife had a sit down or something talking about the situation. So I haven't looked it up. That's me not even looking up to verify and everything, but I mean it is pretty interesting.
All right, Joe, do you think any of that Drake is accusing him of is true? Well, the allegations. I ain't saying accusing. The allegations that he's throwing out there. Do you think they?
Yeah, I feel like there's got to be some truth to it, man. You know, how much of it is true? Who knows? Is the kid is? I'm not even going to get into that. I hate to ever think about that stuff. Are there probably issues in the relationship? Sure. I mean, fuck, how long they've been together? I'm sure there are problems in the relationship. You can't be together that long and not run into a fucking issue or two.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, yeah, there's bound to be some truth to these allegations on both sides.
All right. Do you think the Kendrick stuff is true? Also, do you think the Drake stuff is true? Will? What Kendrick is saying, Drake, the pedophile talk.
So I'm gonna address the Kendrick shit first before I address the Drake shit. Um, Kendrick, as far as that being maybe not his kids, I don't think any of that's true. I think it's just typical beef slander. Uh, Niggas just know a little bit more than he should about what's going on in your household, how your bitch might not be happy, and how she kind of got this one nigga she always run to. And I think, yeah, nah, those is kids though. Maury ain't around no more, so we won't know. Um, and then when it comes to the pedophile shit, man, those are huge allegations. I can't even speak on them for real, because I feel like if you know any truth to that, my nigga, then you just take that to the authorities and get that nigga locked up. I got kids and I with that pedophile shit.
I mean, because they do got, like I said, Baka not nice. He's it wasn't with kids though. I mean, he is. I
Yeah,
think
his
he
was a
registered.
22-year-old. That's what surprised
Yeah,
me. Like
his
I
was
kept
a
on
sex
reading
trafficking,
about that. Yeah.
and then
I was like, huh.
and Drake kind of. I mean, even if it's not concrete evidence, I mean, you see him hang out with that chick from Stranger Things. You know, see him with younger girls.
Billie
I
Eilish
mean,
when she was younger. Oh, I think for that.
yeah, but that don't mean nothing is happening. I mean, shit.
No, it don't.
But it doesn't lead to a good image if you're in a beef like this. At least to somebody to be able to have them allegations and people questioning, even if it's not true.
Okay. All right. All right, man. So many songs. I don't even know what we reacted to the last time we was on her. Has uh what what had dropped? I don't know. It's just hard to keep up.
I think last time we was here and talked about it was still around the time we was at the beginning. Drake hadn't dropped yet. Because we had all questioned if Drake would drop.
Okay, so Drake hadn't dropped. So the what was it?
Euphoria.
Euphoria was the last one.
Yeah.
Was the okay? Because again, it's so many daggone songs, man.
Yeah, we was debating if.
So what's the best one though? That's my question. What's everybody thinking on that?
I think okay, let's go from there before we go from our record. So far, what do y'all think is the best record? Joe, you brought it up. Go ahead.
All right, man. So look, if I'm listening to all of them, I will say this without a doubt. Drake, bar for bar, I can I feel like he's throwing more punches that are like really just fucking hitting, but I still can't listen to it. I listened to Euphoria and I was just like, holy shit, this is so good. Maybe the lyrics aren't as good, but the beat and just the delivery of it and the emotion that he's putting into that stuff, yeah, that's my pick.
Okay. All right. Red, best song, best song so far to be.
Man, I think last time I might have said I didn't like Euphoria, but man, I was listening to it. Shit, Kendrick, you just gotta dissect it. You gotta take time to dissect the shit. You know what I'm saying? But I think mine is like a tie between that new one that Kendrick dropped, Not Like Us, because that beat is hard. God damn, DJ must have put his foot in that shit, and it's the way that Kendrick's going at him. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's not. I don't think that's the best diss, but as far as songs, I like that one. But it's a tie between that one and then the last one that Drake came out with. Was it Family Matters? Because I like the different flows, the pockets that he got into. The visuals for the video was pretty dope too. So I say between them two right there. But then like Meet the Grams, when he get to talking, that's probably the best diss. I like how he formatted that. That's smart. Talking to his whole family.
See, I ain't gonna go yet. I'm gonna let Will. Will, what you think before I go? I ain't gonna cut you off.
I'm gonna be blunt and just say what I think my favorite is off the top of my head without thinking too much. And it's gonna be the one that Family Matters that Drake did.
Yeah.
That's the last one before the hard 6.
Yeah, the one before this one he just dropped. That was my favorite. I just felt like the delivery was great. What was said was he stung him a few times. And then the thing is, out of all the beef, I haven't been able to remember really a lot of punchlines from many of them. So that kind of tells me maybe I'm not super interested. But Kendrick did do his thing on that Euphoria once that beat switched up. I believe it was that one.
Yes.
And on the Meet the Grams, I'm gonna have to disagree with you. I understand. I like how he came for every person and told them what, wrote a letter to each person. That's the only thing I liked about it. I felt like it was boring, sleepy, almost doctor lounge, not doctor's office music, that you sit here in the lounge.
I can see that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so me, if I'm looking at it for just far as song, what is the best song? The best song is still "Push Ups" by Drake, which was the first one, because the beat goes, and then he got lyrics that's gonna make you it's catchy and it's gonna remind you. Drake made a hit song with "Push Ups." That's what he did. And then he got the Metro. I know it ain't got nothing to do with Kendrick, but Metro, shut your whole ass up and make some drums, nigga. Like that bar.
Oh God.
That bar is gonna rank forever. You get what I'm saying? That bar is gonna rank forever.
You got a point.
So I think that's the best song. I think that's the best song. the best diss.
I-
I think I'm going with what I said was the Meet the Grams because he broke. I know I get what you're saying. It's slow, but I get that. But he broke it down person by person and said, "Well, this is your fault why he like that, and the daddy, it's your fault why he like that. Kids, I'm sorry that your daddy ain't shit." I mean, it's kind of hard. Yes,
even though
it's slow.
he got baited with it, you know. So I mean, Drake kind of stepped on that shit for real.
Until we meet the little girl, Drake got him on that. You niggas in your camp just taking whatever y'all can get. Y'all weak.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't even doing no real investigating.
Sure.
Just say, nigga, I got dirt on me. You niggas ain't even picking up the right dirt. So okay. We told that nigga.
So the fake dirt stuff. How y'all feel about Drake feeding Kendrick's camp fake dirt?
That's hard. That is some smart ass shit for real. You know?
That's like some Civil War type shit. Like, you feel me? Like implanting moles and shit into your camp, like feeding y'all with false information.
Because remember, Kendrick kept saying he got leaks in his circle. Hey, OVO worked for me. Yada yada yada. I bet you want to say that. Let me go ahead and get
you. Yeah, I don't think it's corny a little bit. Like I'm gonna feed you this, knowing it ain't true, just so you can go rap about it.
I gotta give you something, nigga. You ain't got nothing. I want you to rap. You ain't rap yet.
Ain't neither one of them really rap yet.
But I'm saying, you feel me? Remember Drake had the time where he was telling Kendrick, nigga, wake up.
True. Which Kendrick's been taking a playbook out of Drake's page, out of Drake's playbook where, okay, I got multiple songs ready to drop. Because that's what Drake did. That's what he did. That's what he tried to do with Kendrick with the push-ups and the Taylor Made. That's what he did with me. That's what he did with other people. Where they didn't have full songs dedicated to them, but they had multiple verses dedicated to them. So that's what Kendrick did. I don't, even though he got false information. Joe, what you think about the false information?
I think when you're trying to do so much rapid fire and stuff like they're doing right now, you're bound to get fed a bunch of false information because you're not taking the time to really vet anything because you're just so busy. It's like you were talking about earlier, you know, we're in a society now where if you don't respond in the next 30 minutes to a fucking song or beef or anything, you're considered you lost. So he's got to just sit there and be like, oh, he said something. All right, what do we have on him? What have you heard? Oh, well, I heard this. All right, well, put it in the damn song. We're going to do it. And we'll deal with the fallout later on, I guess. I don't know.
It's the thing about for me, though. And I thought about this earlier when I was cleaning up. Isn't it kind of crazy how this beef has turned into something similar to a political campaign? Where we're going to spreading false information on each other, creating false narratives for the viewing public. I think we should vote in November and see which one of them is going to be rap president.
Yeah, I didn't think about it like that, but I mean I can actually see that. Because that's what a political campaign is. How many false narratives that can I push to the American public to make them dislike you, to favor me? I ain't thinking about it like that, but I mean, that's what you're right. That's what they doing. Both of them is creating false narratives to get a favorable light for public eye.
Yeah. That's it. So we're in the middle of a rap political campaign.
Do any of y'all remember that song, fucking Running with Tupac and Biggie off of the movie, the Resurrection movie?
Yeah.
Do you remember like at the beginning when he was doing the talk with fucking who was that? Was that Sway he was talking to? Where Tupac was like, this they were like where he said something like he's like, I feel like this is a fucking election. And Pac was like, this is a fucking election. This is an election. I'm like, yeah, that's kind of what this becomes. Like anytime you have a beef like that, it becomes like an election.
That's what it feels like.
Yeah.
That's the case though. Like, I don't think Drake is. I don't know. I feel like Kendrick is getting upper hand as far as artistry. Like with all these diss songs, I feel like his artistry does shine, even if it sounds sleepy. Like he does hit those different flows, different pockets. Fucking his metaphors, double entendres is pretty crazy. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of it goes over my head until I go back and listen to it. And I'm like, God damn, he said that shit.
Hey, Kendrick gonna make you research.
Yeah, like he said something about you got dementia. Then what he goes back and says, damn, I gotta look it up. But that line right there was pretty crazy. I was like, damn, you don't even think about the shit. Oh, he said, I'll park his son. He goes, you might got dementia, something, I'll park his son. I was like, God damn, that motherfucker, that's hard.
Yeah, that's another problem with it, bro. They drop so much music. We ain't even had time to analyze and see how deep it really is.
I've been having them on repeat.
Especially with Kendrick. You got to listen to a Kendrick song 5 times. You know what I'm saying, to get every bar that he has. So you definitely got to do that with a diss record. Kendrick's gonna give you that lyrical miracle stuff sometimes. Well, most of the time. As with Drake, I will give you. Drake is gonna give you that. Hey, this is what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. Drake with the diss though. Even though that's what Drake gives you most of the time with it. When it's the diss, you got to dig because they be talking about shit that ain't really on the surface. So you got to go and find out what they're really talking about. So, it ain't really been a lot of time to digest the music. So I don't even know if we'll be able to really crown a winner for a few months until everybody gets to go down, sit down, and actually listen to it.
All right. Okay. I'm gonna ask y'all this, but I'm gonna feel like I'm gonna get an answer. Do y'all feel like the worst song of the battle so far is Taylor Made? The Taylor Made freestyle where he used the Snoop Dogg and Tupac for AI
Dude,
voices?
yes. He could have done so much better.
I thought it was creative because he tried
It's creative. Yeah.
He tried to use what he figured Kendrick was gonna say about him in advance and use it as in Snoop Dogg and Tupac's voice. But I'm not even saying it's a bad song. I'm just saying out of the songs that's been released so far, I feel like it's the worst. Do y'all disagree?
Yes.
I like it. I don't even think you could count it though.
Okay. You feel like it shouldn't even count. Okay.
Nah, I do wish he would have, man. I want to hear Wayne come after somebody, man. I want him to tap Wayne, tap Nicki. Hey, let's go at him. You know what I'm saying? With his crew.
Yeah, everybody. Nicki coming. I feel like, yeah, that's a good idea. Go get everybody you fucking mad at. Come go ahead and put on Front Street. Nicki, say how you feel about whoever. Wayne, confront whoever you feel about however you feel.
We know Wayne ain't.
Kendrick just Kendrick.
Wayne gonna do it.
Wayne is not doing that. Will, what you saying?
I said Kendrick already brought Wayne up talking about Drake fucked this girl while he was in prison and shit.
That's what I was like. Wayne gonna confront that nigga Drake.
Man, if Wayne discussed Drake fucking his girl while he was in jail, but I don't think Wayne got no real. Wayne ain't going at nobody. That ain't Wayne's MO. People that came at Wayne and Wayne just walked around him.
I mean,
Pusha came at Wayne before he came at Drake.
Man, Wayne is still in prime form. I don't think people been peeping his music recently. He still be rapping, still be going in, still got clever ass bars, wordplay, all that shit. So that's something I would like to see. I do kind of agree with you, but that would be nice, man.
Will, you really think Wayne gonna spit at somebody?
Nah, man. Shit, with the, I mean, sometimes like, all right, I'm gonna put real life into the equation. So you out with your homeboys, right? And
Mm-hmm.
you feel me? Like it's a rowdy little situation. Everybody's kind of the vibes getting kind of negative. Niggas is looking at each other sideways. You feel me? You see a nigga you don't like, and your homeboy he done swung on a nigga he don't like. So shit, you swing on a nigga you don't like. So like sometimes it's just that you get influenced with the nonsense from other people, make you kind of come out with your nonsense. So if it's all over, if we all put it out there, you don't like, and I don't like what's the name either. Just say how you feel, bro.
Okay. Okay.
But no, I
I
don't
feel
think
like
he will. I don't think he will though.
I was gonna say we've been knowing Wayne long enough to know that ain't Wayne what Wayne's going to do. All right, 2 questions before we get out of here. The first question is, what do y'all think is next? Joe, what do you think is next? What do you think is gonna happen?
I mean, it's getting to the point, man, where you're almost tired of these two just going back and forth. Something big has to happen next. Like some type of like somebody gotta throw a fucking knockout punch. Like either come with something and proof, by the way, come with some hard hitting shit that's gonna like blow everybody away and reignite this, or y'all just saying the same thing over and over on different beats, really.
Good point. It is over and over the same shit. Doesn't seem like.
Yeah, I get it, dude. Like, Dave Freeze got a kid. Kendrick don't apparently. Drake likes little kids. It's like okay, I heard it the first time, the second time. I don't know how many more. And I hope so. Maybe we can get some more people involved in this. I feel like there ain't enough fucking people involved.
Okay, here's my thing. Drake got to respond to 20 people because he should.
I do, right? I'm saying.
The best bar, if we being honest, the best bar on that damn, what's the name of this
Family Matters.
yeah, Family Matters, thank you. The best bar on Family Matters was when he talked about ASAP Rocky. When he talked about
Oh
ASAP
boy.
Rocky, it wasn't even shots directed at Kendrick. The best bars was when he was talking about ASAP. He said basically, you talking about you hit my baby mama first. Okay, let's do the math. Who was I hitting then? Oh, that's right. He was hitting your baby mama. So what we talking about?
Mm.
It did it, and let's be real. I'm gonna say it here, and it's keep it real. Basically, he said, "Hey, ASAP, when you drop again, and everybody's gonna call it me like they did the last one. You might as well stick to model." Now, if you think
True.
about it, the last time ASAP dropped, it was me. I don't even think of ASAP as a rapper no more. I think of him as the dude that shot his homie, because it was videos of that, and Rihanna's baby daddy. He's a fashion dude to me. I mean, that's what ASAP is. ASAP's a fashion dude. I don't even look at him as a rapper no more. I did when he first came out. He went hard, kind of tapered off. Red, am I lying?
Nah, you ain't lying. He passed it to ASAP Ferg.
Hey, and that's a separate conversation because where the hell Ferg been at? Because I ain't heard nothing.
Nah, Ferg went off for a minute though.
Yeah, he passed it to Ferg, and then it's like Ferg had it. He fell off too, which I don't know what happened to Ferg. I understand what happened to ASAP Rocky. I mean, he was in Rihanna. I mean, shit. I would stop rapping too.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't blaming the dude, but I'm just being real. But now, Red, what you think's next?
I think it's gonna start to slow down. It's gonna last. So I think it probably lasts a while for real. Like even if it slow down, they'll probably have like verses or something where they talk about the other one to throw shots and shit. But I don't think it's gonna piece it up. But I did say like that would be a dope thing if the great equalizer was Cole, and he called him on that with love. I mean, I think that's possible for him to do. But yeah, I
Do
thought
you
it was
think
gonna
it'll
be.
happen?
Nah, maybe. I'm not gonna say it won't happen, but I think he might address the beef on his album or something, but not
I
like
think I think that's how it ends, though. Not to cut you off, bro, but I do want to say I think that I personally believe the way this ends is cold. I don't know how if Cole gets both sits them both down, gets both of them on the song, whatever he do, but I do personally think the way this end is cold.
yeah. So I mean, I like how he exited, man. Like I said before, I don't think he wanted to be nasty with nobody. I think he just wanted to bar for bar. Let's go at not at it, but like let's see who got the best verse on a song or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Like I said, I think it'd be a while. It'd probably kind of be like a mirror of the Nas and Jay-Z shit for real. I mean, where for years to come they're gonna be going at each other, or whatever. You might piece it up later down the line, maybe sooner than that. But I think that's how it's gonna go for real.
Okay, all right. Will, what you think's next?
Oh man, yeah, I think it might kind of taper off, but I don't know. I feel like they will throw shots at each other throughout the rest of their music career. So,
Yeah, definitely.
thing is, I think their two fan bases was already split most of the part. Uh, you have people who like Kendrick Lamar, and then you have people who are more of the Drake fans. So I don't think much of that will shake, but I think they'll just kind of continue going by their way. Some hard allegations was made. It's going to be hard to look at each individual the same in the future, but guess we'll have to just wait and see. But I do think Kendrick's gonna come out with another album. I mean, another song.
Yeah, I think both of them got one more song in them before it tapers off. I think both of them got one more song in them. All right, one word answer. Who do you think is winning so far? Will.
Who I think winning so far?
Yeah.
I'll go with consensus, what everyone thinks, and I'll say the public sees it as if Kendrick is winning. So I kind of agree with him though, just because he's dropped a lot. Just I guess one extra pound. I guess that's how we're gonna measure who drops the most music. But it was boring though, so I don't know. You ask me tomorrow.
He says
Me tomorrow, hey, dude. But that's so fucking true, dog. Oh God, that's so true. Look, by the time we wake up tomorrow, this could all be flipped.
It could be.
Yeah. Who knows?
Do you got a winner right now?
What's that?
Do you got a
Me?
winner right now?
Man, I don't want to say it though. That's my problem. If I'm listening to it, like as far as listening to somebody who's getting me hyped up, who's really got me like, fuck yeah, like into this shit, it's Kendrick all day. But if I want to just sit back and really like dissect a lyric and just shake my head and I'm like, God damn, Drake. And I fucking don't like that. I do not like that, man. Fuck.
All right. Red, who you think? Because Joe didn't give an answer.
Yeah, I'm saying I was gonna say it's a tie, but I think Kendrick got the edge. Talking about him as a person, talking about you're a horrible person. I don't like that he wished death on him. I don't never like that shit for real. That's it's going across the line, especially even in the beef. But like, I say Kendrick just because Kendrick. I mean, I don't know. I listened to all these songs about 4 or 5 times. Like, I think Kendrick got the edge as far as coming at him, being vicious with it. But at the same time, Drake is right there. Drake is right there.
Okay. If I had to put, I would say Kendrick's. I think I would say Kendrick's winning. I think I would give Kendrick the edge, but let's say if we put it by points, it'd be like 55 to 56.
Yeah, I agree.
It's 55-56 at halftime. Yeah, Kendrick's winning, but I think Kendrick's winning because he threw up more shots.
Yeah.
It's just as simple as it boils down to. Because I think Kendrick got the better lyrically. Kendrick got the better songs. I mean, the better songs. But if we look at them as far as songs in repeat value, I think Drake got the better songs.
No, that's not like us.
Okay, but we listen to Not Like Us not because of the lyrics, because of the beat. Us we're stupid.
Yeah.
So, and I think, like you said, only repeat song is Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us. Drake's Push Ups and then The Family Matters. Both of them songs is repeatable. Let's be real. Are you gonna go back and listen to Euphoria or the LA the 616 in LA? You ain't really gonna go back.
Yeah.
It just say it's 616, ain't it?
Yeah, no, that shit was boring as fuck. I'm not gonna lie.
Like, yeah, even the Meet the Grams, you're not gonna go back and listen to it. But I'm giving Kendrick that 1 point because he threw up more shots.
Yeah, you listen to the Metro Boomin BBL Drake?
Yeah, didn't he? Yeah, I was gonna say he just put one out too.
Yeah, but I didn't know who was gonna discuss that now because it sounded like
I ain't listened to that, man. That's like one of those little offside ones or some shit. That's like the Rick Ross's. Didn't Kanye put one out too?
Yeah, Kanye did a diss. He was on the remix of
Oh yeah, he was one of yep.
The remix.
They said that ain't asked that nigga to do that shit though. It wasn't a remix. They said that he just did that. It wasn't a remix. It was just Kanye.
I mean, he did have an extra Future verse on it.
Yeah.
There was a new Future verse he put on it too.
He probably had a Future version back in the G. But yeah, Kanye shot at Drake and J. Cole, and that goes back to my original problem was Drake. It really is a 20v1. He gotta go at everybody. So even the songs that he's releasing towards Kendrick, he gotta take shots at other people, so people don't think he just forgot about the other battles, the other beefs.
Yeah.
Is what it is. I don't know.
He's fighting everybody.
He really is out here fighting everybody. It's so much. But hey, man, appreciate y'all for joining me. Hey, Red, thank you, sir.
Thank you, man. Thank you. It's always a pleasure.
Yes, sir. Joe, the president president of Caucasian Relations.
As always, man, I'm happy to be here for us.
Happy birthday, Joe. Even though I know it's a couple days ago. Happy birthday, Joe.
It's all right, man. I'm still recovering from it. I'm doing great. Thank you. I appreciate that.
You've been living a life that we need to talk about on a whole nother podcast.
Yeah, that's that's not going to be on this one. That's on a whole different dynamic. But yes, you're correct.
A whole nother thing.
Yeah, I'm saying you start a whole new series for this one.
Really, it could be a series. That's the crazy thing. It could be a series.
No, it really could. No, you don't even want it, bro. And it's not like I get to even tell you everything over text. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just text. I can't sit there and really give you a full dynamic of it.
Okay, I need to pull up soon. That's what you're saying.
One day we're gonna have to like go out and just grab a drink or some shit, dude.
That's what I'm doing right now.
I feel for you.
Hey, Mr. Breakglass himself, Will, my dog. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, you already know it's fun, man. I'm glad to be here.
Thank y'all. Will is the most mixed vibes person that is not on a show himself. It's crazy. Then Joe would be second, right behind that. But yeah. Hey, well, hell, Red done all the pies too. Shit, y'all three just be on these things. Well, man, shout out to the people. Thank y'all for listening. Also check out, let me list all these podcasts. Act Accordingly with Jers and Big Sam.
Bro, you got
Also,
a whole fucking network now. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you like that, but dog, I just be seeing that shit, and I'm like, this motherfucker really went from like I'm gonna do one podcast to next thing I know, it's like a goddamn fucking branched out tree of shit.
I know, and me and
That's
you still,
dope. That's dope as fuck.
me and you still got to do
Yeah.
our show, and then I know Will talked about doing his own podcast at one point.
Yeah, you
This
already
this
know.
motherfucker like the No Limit Records of goddamn podcasts right now. It's like next week he's like, yeah, I got this new one coming out, y'all. Mercedes is still coming, I'm sure, right?
I don't know, man. You know, so much going on, so much going on. Yeah, I don't know. Act accordingly with Big Jers and Sam. Well, it's Jers and Big Sam. Distant Convos with KNS. The K is recording episodes, so the next one should be coming soon. Of course, Mixed Vibes. Y'all already know the vibes with that. With your favorite amateur podcast, get your sports talk with me and Dion on From My Perspective. You already know the vibes, but yeah, and then of course you got this. Hold up and another thing, and then whatever else we got coming. So yeah, thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for tuning in. Be on the lookout for Drunken Spelling Bee because we're working on that. I'm working on the rules as we speak, and also we got a damn, what is it? Not a dodgeball, but like a field day Mixed Vibes YouTube series coming too. So we working on that too. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Follow us Mixed Vibes on everything. Don't forget the Z. But we're gonna catch y'all on the next one.